Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Say hello when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me to let me know that you are watching. And in just a minute, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. When you type in that keyword, you'll get a list of supplies for all of the things that we're using tonight. Happy hump day, y'all! Oh man, we are halfway through the week. We're getting there. We are getting there. All right, so the keyword for tonight is anchor, A-N-C-H-O-R. Type anchor in the comments for me. Grab that supply list so you guys can know what to buy to recreate this for yourselves. Y'all, hello. This has been my no blow dry hair day. It's been raining all day, so I was like, the heck with it. And my hair is naturally wavy, y'all. Crazy. All right. Hello, Carol. Hello, Jan. Hi, Pam. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Lisa Marie and Donna. Hello, Ray. Hello, Laura Lund. Hello, Janice. Back from vacay. Hi, Dottie and Lynn. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Barbara and Wendy. Hello to all my friends. Hi, Valerie and Donna. Anchor's the keywords, you guys. Hi, Connie and Crystal. I won't be able to keep up, you guys. It's coming so fast. Hello, Elizabeth. I missed somebody already. Evan's watching TV. Hi, Julie. You guys are coming on fast. I love it. I love it. I love it. Make sure you hit that heart button. Type in the word anchor. You guys, well, we're going to go ahead and do a project tonight for like the lake life thing. Because you guys, we're like already into summer and I haven't done anything really just summer lakey yet. So we're going to go ahead and get this done. Anchor is the keyword. So we're starting our project tonight, you guys. Okay, here's the thing. Hi, Rachel. Thanks for sprinkling. This right here is actually a retired surface, okay? I don't typically use stuff that's retired. However, we do have one right now that's very, very, very similar to this that, of course, I don't have in my inventory. That also comes with a piece of ribbon that you could make this out of. So I went ahead and put that in the... Hello, everybody. Oh, my gosh. I went ahead and put that one in the cart link. The only difference between the two is that the other one is slightly smaller and already has pre-punched holes. But, y'all, feel free to grab that one. It'll make the project the exact same, only just slightly smaller for your edging, okay? I want you to put your name on your scissors. Yeah, Carol, I'm going to put my name on everything. And I have somebody else's name on my scissors because when I went to the last thing, somebody ended up with mine and I ended up with theirs. So even with your name on there, it doesn't really matter. They're still going to swap when they figure out yours cut better. That's how it goes. So I have somebody else's and they've got my good ones. Oh, man. All right, you guys. So here's our surface. This is just a piece of wood. When you get yours, I do believe that both sides are going to be the brown. Hi, Connie. Oh, thanks, girl. This is straight out of the shower, air dry. How my hair turns out, y'all. Because this one that I've got has already got a white side. I'm going to use the white side, but I'm going to encourage you guys to paint yours white to start this project. Okay, just so you know. Hi, Kim. Glad to see you too. All right. So we're going to start off, first of all, with some tape. And we're going to get this thing taped up because I want to create a border on here before I do anything else. Hi, Cassie. So I'm going to start just like this in the corner, going corner to start off with. Hi, Tony. And then I'm just going to put another piece of tape right next to it to create, I don't know why I'm wasting so much tape, y'all. To create a space in between that's the same size, okay? And we're just going to keep going with this throughout the entire thing. We're making a border first. So, Noemi, there is a list of craft supplies that you can bring, but you don't have to. You can always, that's just if you want to embellish your make and takes while we're there. So you guys, I did order my dress. My dress is now here. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to wear it. I ordered my shoes. Those should be here tomorrow. Yeah. And I feel like I'm finally like almost ready to go to ChalkCon. Almost. Almost. I've got my jewelry. You love the replay from last night. Yay! Oh, thank you, you guys. All right, here we go. Why do I keep wasting so much of this? Because I'm a crafter, that's why. All right, and last but not least, I don't think that we can even... Oh, yeah, there is another spot for an edge there. So let's do that up right there. I can see you, Tina. Yes, there's just so many comments coming through right now that I can't possibly read them all and still craft at the same time. It's just how it goes sometimes. I don't mean to be rude. I just have to be. Oh, so you guys, the kids, the word for tonight is anchor. The kids are off school for the summer, and it is making things a little bit tougher on me than what it's been before as far as being able to focus. They want mom's attention. They want mom's attention a lot. I finally convinced the kids to get in the pool today because there was like 3 hours of downtime while it wasn't raining here. Oh, that one right there is off. And so they got in the pool, and they weren't even in there for, I don't know, 15 minutes. We do have a transfer that's similar to this, Barbara, but it wouldn't quite fit this surface. I would have to use it multiple times. And I just thought this would be easy enough to do this way. But you guys, they weren't even in there for 15 minutes, and they're running back inside. There's a bug in the pool. There's a bug in the pool. I had to go out there and fish this bug out of the pool. Once I got the bug out of the pool, then I had to vacuum the pool. It was insanity. Like, come on, you guys. Hi, Tracy. All right, that's the last little piece right there. Okay, so we've got our tape on there, and we've got our border kind of on there and started. Okay, now I'm not going to do this entire frame just like this. This is just the start of it for me, okay? Bear with me, y'all, because this is going to get a little bit intense, I think, a little bit to make this the way that I want it. But I think it's going to be worth it in the end, okay? All right, now we don't need that piece of tape anymore. You're not late. You're just on time, Mary. Hi, Darlene. All right, so we've got our transfer that we want to use tonight. I have not used this one yet, but I do so love it. It's called By the Seashore, and it has got a whole bunch of fun, different pieces for lake time. You've got a crab, you've got some seashells on there, some coral, a seahorse, a sea star, all this really beautiful sea stuff on here. And I have to make something nautical every year. So we definitely have to do this time, okay? All right, so now that I've got my tape all laid out, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my transfer on here and line it up where it's centered, just like so, okay? Here we go. Are you guys ready for this? First time Dad's gone for a week. No, second time Dad's gone for a week. It's driving me insane. You love this transfer. Yay! Let me make sure that I got it just about even there. There we go. And I'm just going to take a pencil, and I am going to just, you guys, create the outline. You did glass etching with the shells? I'm going to create the outline of my transfer with a pencil. Oops, shucks, I moved it. We're good. We're good. As long as I don't move it again, we're good. Okay, we're good there. Hold it down tight so you don't move it, apparently. Don't move it, I said. I keep moving it. Darn it. Yes, anchor is the key word. There we go. So now we have the outline. This surface right here is, type in that keyword anchor and then check the supply list for all the things, y'all. Because this one right here, like I said earlier, is retired, but there's a similar one that's still available right now, okay, that you guys can grab. It's just a flat surface. Yeah, type the keyword anchor, you guys. Type in that keyword. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece to where it's straight as I can cut it. And we're going to put this piece right below there to create. Ooh, let me get it lined up. Come on, baby. All right, there we go. It's hard when I'm leaning over my table like this to try to make it happen. All right, to create the edge, okay, we're going just inside there. My sidekick is watching television right now. And that's okay, you guys. It's okay that he's watching TV. He's been helping me a lot lately with a lot of different things. All right, we're going to do this all the way across. Oh yeah, no scorpions or spiders. Definitely no scorpions or spiders. And just create this really cool outline. What am I doing? Start with the corner. That's why you cut it straight. So tomorrow my kids are actually leaving. My aunt is coming to get them for the night. She's going to pick them up around 3 o'clock in the afternoon and take them for the night because I have, John's cousin is getting married on Saturday, and I've been asked to bring like my party tent and all my tables and chairs that I've got over there for them to borrow. So I have to load all that in my truck tomorrow and then take it over there on Friday and help them get set up for this wedding. So that's what I'll be doing all day on Friday, and then Saturday we'll be at the wedding. Insane, y'all. All right, I don't even need to do the corner there. Just creating an edge. The word is anchor. A-N-C-H-O-R. Type anchor in the comments. Oh, this one's going to be easy because we don't even have to cut it. We can just tear this one because we've already got our corners done. There we go. All right, you guys, we've created our edge now, okay? Are y'all ready for this? Because I'm not. I try to be, but I'm not. We're going to use the color Cadet Blue. It's a really, really pretty blue for doing things that are nautical. And you want to make sure that it's in really good consistency for painting first. So if yours is too thick, make sure that you put some distilled water in there. Can't even think tonight, you guys. And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to paint on the outside of this frame to make this really cool pattern for the exterior. Now I'm doing this because my frame's a little bit bigger than my transfer and I don't want it to look bland on the outside. So it's just going to give it something to make it look just that much better. Okay, the link's not, what do you mean the link's not working? Okay, let me try this. Thank you for letting me know. Is Anchor working for anybody else? Okay, you guys, I got it now. Try it again. Try it again. It should be working now. I had to update it. If it didn't work for you before, try it one more time. It should definitely work now. All right. You guys, just blue, cadet blue, painted in here along my edges. To give me a really cool border for this nautical theme that we're doing today. It worked for you. Okay, hopefully it's working for everybody now. Hi, Carol. So these last couple of days and for the next couple of days, you guys, I'm getting things ready for the next couple of weeks because it's insanity. We have ChalkCon next week. So you guys, I'll be going live from ChalkCon. And then, like, we basically get back from ChalkCon, and a couple of days later, it's July 1st already. And then there's 4th of July and all of that stuff. So, I'm trying to get ahead of the game right now so that I don't fall too far behind with flyers and posts and all that kind of stuff. So, getting all that ready. Okay. We're working on it. Hi, Ro. So John called me last night. Actually, you guys, this is a story from the other day. You guys, I must have missed the comment about needing prayers. I have to go back and look at it. John called me the other night. He's been calling me every night that he's been gone. And he said that on the way down there, they stopped at a Chinese restaurant in Detroit. And it was a Chinese buffet restaurant. And he loaded up his plate with a whole bunch of food, sat down to eat, and on the top of his plate was what he called a wiggly rice. So needless to say, he threw his plate away. And he will not be going back to Detroit to that Chinese restaurant again. So if you guys are in Detroit or around that area and getting Chinese, be careful where you go and make sure you look at your rice. Leaving on vacation for Florida for a week. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. I've never been to Florida, you guys. I want to go to Florida. All right, I feel like I'm going really slow at painting this, but it's going to look fantastic. And I'm wearing a white shirt, so hopefully I don't get paste all over my shirt tonight. I know, right? So gross. Just be careful if you're eating in Detroit. All right, last little bit. Right here, we're going to dry it up with the tape still on there. Hi, Wanda. Need prayers here in Monroe County. We have what was that? We have had 2 murder-suicides within 20 miles of each other of teenagers. No way. That's crazy. Oh, here comes the boy.
I just got a full golden one.
Ooh.
Because guess what? I switched them. I grabbed 2 of them. And I grabbed 2 of them and I switched them.
You need to look around today. And
What?
On the wall next to us called a roach. Oh my gosh, no! A Band-Aid in your... Did I see that right? A Band-Aid in your rice? Ew! If I ever get to Florida, I should go to the Keys. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's probably where we're going to be leaving out of to go on our cruise with Chalk. But I don't know. I've never been on a cruise before, but I know that we're going on one this year. So... Hopefully I'll get to visit Florida through that. Okay, you guys, we're going to go ahead and give this a good dry real quick and then pull off all of our tape. We're not going to worry that there's like an edge there right now, okay? We're going to fix that up in just a little bit toward the end. So I know that it's going to kind of look funky for right now when I pull my tape up. Hi, Kay. New tonight. Well, welcome, Kay. Welcome to my page. Y'all, I get so thirsty in here, too. And y'all, I do want to let you guys know, too, we are under severe weather warning right now. It's raining. There is thunderstorms outside. And so if by chance my live goes just off today, it is because we probably lost power. And I'll be back on. Just so you guys know. Ooh. All right, here we go, you guys. Let's go ahead and pull this off of here and see if I got it painted up well enough. I think I did. I really think I did. Hi, Mary. All right, all the tape comes off and we should have these gorgeous blue and white stripes on there. Let's see, we got to pull these pieces off first. Oh, perfect. Look at that, you guys. Happened within 24 hours. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is like exactly what I wanted. You can tell me all the good restaurants. Raining here. North of the D. Severe thunderstorm warnings for the next 3 days here in North Dakota and temps in the 90s. Oh my goodness. It's like that here too. And there's a wedding on Saturday that I got to go to. And the temperature is supposed to be 90 degrees for this wedding. Or 93 or something like that. It's insanity. All right, you guys. So there's the start of it. We've got our cute little border going on here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our transfer. And we're going to get our transfer nice and fuzzed up. Remember, this part right here is your fuzzing side. And if it ever gets dog hair on it or little pieces on there that you don't want on the back of your transfer, you can grab one of these little lint brushes. I do recommend having one of these in your craft stash at all times. And roll this out with your lint brush first. See all of that, there's stuff on there right now that would have been on the back of my transfer. And that'll pick up all of those big hairs and dog hairs and lint pieces and all of that stuff that you don't want on your surface, okay? We're going to pull this up. If you're new to my page, these are reusable silkscreen transfers. So you can wash them and reuse them over and over and over and over and over again. Well, you guys just wait. The embellishment is where it's at tonight, I'm telling you. 114 today and 116 tomorrow. Girl, stay inside. And yeah, drink lots of water. That's insanity. That is insane. I have a camping fan I'm going to take with me to the wedding just so I can set it at the edge of our table and make sure that we at least get blowed on. Because I'm prepared for everything. Can you wash these mats? Yes, you can definitely put these mats in the washing machine. And then before you use it as a fuzzing cloth again for the first time, make sure you roll it with a lint roller. But you can wash and dry these just like you would your regular towels. Absolutely. All right, y'all, here we go. Too hot to even go to the pool. Oh, that's really hot. All right, I'm going to lay this down right inside that frame that we created with our paint. The question is, why is it going over it on one side? I must have moved my transfer. It's okay though, because it all fits in there. That's all that really matters. That's all that really matters. Yes, exactly. Sounds like a perfect day to be inside crafting. Yes, I agree. I agree completely. Okay, so that's just right inside that frame. Now we've got, this is our frame going on the outside. Just wait though, okay? I want to mix up a color that is darker than the white in the back, but I don't want this to be like stand out kind of design. I want it to kind of blend in the background, but still be to where you can see it. So we're actually going to mix up two colors tonight to make this just how I want it. We're going to mix some vanilla with a little bit of storm to make this light gray color. That's going to make this look absolutely perfect, okay? Weddings are going to indoors. You're happy because of the... Yeah, the wedding I'm going to is not. It's an outdoor wedding. But it'll be great. It'll be great. All right, so here's some vanilla. That should be plenty. I'll grab a smidge more. Because I'd rather have too much than not enough. And then we're going to grab some storm. And we're going to have more vanilla than what we have storm on this one. So just, you know, maybe 3/4 vanilla and 1/4 of, thank you, Denise, and 1/4 of storm. And just make this really light gray. See, and even that might be too much storm. I might have to add a little bit more vanilla in here. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. More vanilla. I always mix up too much paste, you guys. Always. It's not going to take anywhere near this much. So we're going to have to do another project soon with this color so I can use it up. That's much better. Just a light gray. Okay, so you can see what that did. This was our storm. That's what happened when we mixed it with vanilla and a lot of vanilla. Don't forget to pull out the little pink of blush to... Because so listen, if you have Greige, absolutely use Greige, but Greige is no longer available on my website, and I don't use colors that you guys can't get. So if you have Greige, definitely use Greige. That's kind of the color that I'm mixing up here. But I've made you guys a promise that I try not to use product that you can't buy on my website right now today. And Greige is it's retired. Master mixer. Yes, in my natural environment. Yes, I love to mix colors. Absolutely. Make them my own. So here we go, you guys. I'm just going to pick up some of this on my squeegee. And we're going to squeegee through the entire thing with this light gray color. I wish it was. I loved Greige. Maybe they'll bring it back sometime. We're doing the entire thing in this light gray color, you guys. The entire thing. Because I have ideas. The best way to save your mixed colors, I will either... Sometimes I just take this right here and just put saran wrap over top of this. Depending on when I plan to use it again. Or you can use, if you don't plan to use it immediately, you can get their lip balm, they're empty lip balm containers from Amazon. And those work pretty well to store your leftover paste. And they'll store 3 ounces, which is the same amount as what our paste singles are. This, Connie, I've used the small ones from the Dollar Tree too, but I find that my paste dries out even faster in those than they do in the lip balm containers. But I have seen those, and I know which ones you're talking about. If you're going to use it relatively quickly, that's another good way to do it. All right, here we go, you guys. Just squeezing off all of that excess. Just like so. Hi, Sissy. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull this up and reveal this gorgeous design on here. Look how cool that looks. I've got it upside down for you guys, but look at that. You guys, the paste, the peel, the reveal, the detail in these transfers is insane. And I just love how that looks for a background. Hi, Lance. Just love how that looks. So simple. All right, I'm just taking my transfer down here, putting it on a cloth, and I'm going to spray it with some water so that it doesn't start to dry in there before I can take it to my sink to wash it. Find the little screw tops. The mixed paint lasts longer. Yeah, I'll show you guys what I use if I can find one real quick. I think I can. Maybe my box might not be in here. Oh man, maybe I can't. Oh, it's this one. There they are. These are what I buy, and you get them like 50 in a pack on Amazon, and they're just little screw top containers. And you can fit a lot of paste in this little bitty container here. I mean, a lot in these little bitty containers. So that's all my leftover paste right there. I can't scrape any more out of there. And there's still lots and lots and lots of room inside that little container to do more. And then that lid just screws right on there. And I can write right on there what it is that what colors I've mixed to make that color. And then you can wash those and reuse them too, which is pretty awesome. So I love those little things. I do have the link too, so I can, if you guys want to get some of those containers, I can give you the link for those. Just not at this very, very, very second. I will post it. You guys, I'll post it in the VIP group after the live, okay? So y'all have the link to these. All right, let's get this all dried up, and then we're going to move on to the next step here. We're going to embellish this a bit tonight with our next little piece. All right, we're going to set this aside. We're done with this for a minute, and I'm going to grab out some paper because we have another piece that we're going to use. You'd like the link? Link, please. Okay, I will post the link in the VIP group because I have to look it up. But I do have it in my Amazon storefront. All right, so you guys, I picked up this anchor yesterday at the Walmart. And we're going to use this tonight with that design that we've got, okay? So I'm going to grab that same cadet blue that we used before to paint our outline. And we're going to paint, I'm going to use the cap this time in a little bit of water. We're going to paint this anchor with that same cadet blue to make it match that outline that we did. Now you guys, there's some detail coming up, so don't go anywhere. I saw that, Carol. I think I saw that everybody's is supposed to be at ChalkCon, right? Do I have my May? I don't think I have my May. Was May the roll with that one? Because that was the last one that I got. All right. Here we go. I always paint my edges first. I'm not worried about the back because we are going to glue this down. So I don't need to paint the back side of it, just the edges and the front. And I'm getting gloppy and gloopy and all of that stuff with this paint right now for some reason. But we'll get it. We'll get it. So does anybody have any plans for the weekend yet? This is that time of year where everybody seems to be so busy all the time. Nobody has time for anything. What are you guys' plans for the weekend? You painted this cadet blue today? You use cadet. Oh, I do too, especially this time of year. Around Christmas, I don't use cadet quite as much. But this time of year, definitely. Royal Ball for Autism. Oh, how awesome is that? Dressing up and everything? It's too hot for you to even go outside. Having a baby shower, your first grandbaby. Oh my gosh. 2 grandsons sleepover. Need a nap when they leave. You work Saturday, Sundays. Time to craft. I love that for you. You work every Saturday. No. 101, too hot to be outside. But you do have a graduation to go to. Off tomorrow for Juneteenth. Going to relax. I forgot tomorrow was Juneteenth. I don't know why, but that still just doesn't quite register to me. That it's Juneteenth. Working, laying in the pool. I love that for you. Not the working one, the laying by the pool one. Hi, Cheryl. Painting the eaves and trims around doors, garages, and windows. That doesn't sound like fun. That doesn't sound like fun at all. Unless you like to paint outside. Practicing making bouquets for your daughter's wedding. Carol, I know what it is. Every time that June comes around, I just don't register that as a holiday yet. It just doesn't, the date is not stuck in my mind like the 4th of July. Does that make sense? And I don't mean for that to sound mean or anything. It just doesn't still register to me that it's a holiday. Sleep after watching 4 grandkids this week. Hi, Robin. Welcome. All right, let's get this baby painted now that I got my edges. The rest of this should go pretty quickly. Painting this baby blue. You don't think of it as a holiday? Traveling to Jamestown, North Dakota. Oh my gosh, it's a 5K run to support autism. They have a mile. Carnival on Friday night, silent auction, Fuji. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a blast. I need to go there. Biggest worry is not getting burnt even with sunblock. Nephew's graduation party on Saturday. Flying to Syracuse, New York Monday. And daughter is graduating on the 20th. Oh my gosh, that's a lot going on, Cheryl. I gotta hold it down or my fingers are gonna get blue. I just know it. This is like the messiest paint job I think I've done in a long time too. Because I grabbed this brush instead of my Walmart ones that I love so much. I did see that today. I don't know what happened though. She was like 56, right? Way too young. But no idea what, oh shoot, you guys, I should have painted the inside of this too. I'm going to regret that I didn't. Okay, this is not the best paint job. I can tell you that. A second coat would probably do this thing a world of good. But I'm not going to do it. Organizing your cardiac. Oh, man. Like a heart attack then. Woo! In her 50s? Oh, that's horrible. Actually, y'all, that doesn't look too bad. Now that I've got it done, it doesn't look too bad. It almost looks like it's been splashed a little bit because some of it soaked in better than other spots. All right, let's see if we can get the inside of this. It's really, really, really bad on the inside though, or on the back side. But like I said, we're gonna glue it down, so it's not a big deal. Guy that played in Lilo and Stitch movie passed away yesterday. Which guy? There were a lot of guys that played in the Lilo and Stitch movie, weren't there? Okay, that's better. All right, you guys, we got it painted. Now, we're going to actually decorate this thing up a little bit before we glue it down on the top of the other thing. Because I want to wrap it. Last year, I was at the Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still have this at Dollar Tree now, but they did then, and I picked some up, and I've had it in my craft stash ever since. So shocked, I used to watch her all the time before. I had to switch to cable. And this stuff here is called, it's fishing net decor from the Dollar Tree, you guys. It's just fishing net. Oh, and it comes on like a little spool. So let's find the edge of this stuff. And I don't need a ton of it, but I do need some. So I actually think I'm just going to cut it a little bit long. Oh, the large, okay, I know who you're talking about now. I'm going to cut this a little bit long and like right after some of these knots. And we're going to use some of this Hawaiian Dave. We're going to use some of this nautical rope. And I'm going to start off by just gluing it. Let's use this side. By just gluing it right to the back of this anchor. Right here at the top. Oh, I'm going to need more glue sticks. You just saw it there. Oh, man. Oh, I hate that that doesn't want to stay on there the way it's supposed to. All right, and then we're just going to kind of wrap this around our anchor. Just like this. Look at that. I do have too much. I do have too much. Let's cut off that extra. Oh, let's not glue that to my paper either, though. It's not quite dry back there. Right here is probably good. So I just wrap that around a couple of times. I don't know if I'm going to bring a glue gun or not because mine is huge, and if I do, I'll probably steal my daughter's for the little bit. All right, and then right here at the end, I'm just going to kind of fan this out a little bit. and then wrap it around and glue it. So we've got this cute little piece of some nautical rope right on this. I actually need to cut that even shorter. Shorter still. Okay. I only have my big one. Yes, I spread it apart at the bottom, but I left it like it was the top. And then just kind of pulling that tight. So you guys can see that it's like spread apart at the bottom, just like that. Super, super, super stinking cute. And let's go ahead and put this right in the center. Oh, wait a minute. No, let's not do that yet. I'm still trying to think and plan this out in my head. All right, now we're going to grab some of this nautical rope from the Dollar Tree. Where's the, there it is. This is my shorter one. Oh, that's good. But there's a Hobby Lobby really close to the convention hall. All right, so I'm going to take this little piece of rope here. And then I think what I'm going to do is wrap this around a few times. I need to leave that loose. Thank you. And then I'm just going to come up and through those three little pieces, and we're going to just tie a little knot here. A little nautical knot at the top. Right on our ankle. Okay, so it looks like that. And hopefully that'll work. All right, let's go ahead and put this on there, and then we can continue to embellish a little bit more. All right, so here we go. Oh, that looks so cute so far. Oh, my nautical rope thing might not work. It's too big. Thank you, Corey. But this might not work. We're going to see if we can make it work, though. We're going to need some Jenga blocks, though, because of how tall this is to make it sit up farther. Otherwise, our knot's not going to lay down very, very, very easily. All right, so before we put this down, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Before we lay this down, I do want to take this rope, and this was my idea, was to put the rope along the edge of this. And I've got a whole nother spool here. And we're going to glue this right along the edge of where we've got that different design that started on on my edge, okay? That matches, that blue. We're going to need a lot of glue for this too. All right, so I'm actually going to start at the top because of where our knot might be. This way it'll cover up where our rope comes together. So right in the center. And right on that edge. We're just going to lay down, just the anchor is cute. You may not need the rope. Maybe just use it as a hanger, as plan B. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out, but I think I'm still going to be able to use it. I think. I'm going to pull this really tight because it's going to want to bend on me because of how it's been wound in that packaging. You guys, look at how cute that's turning out. I love it so far. Whoa, that's a lot of rope. There we go. Trying to just stay true to that edge that we made there with our paste. So that we have that. Thank you, Ro. And so this right here is actually a retired surface, but one that's available is on the cart link. Type in the word anchor for the cart link and it'll take you to that surface, okay? All right, let's cut this off of here. This is not easy to cut either. This is some thick rope. And I learned my lesson with that stuff too, that if you cut too much of it, it'll hurt your eyes. There we go, you guys. Look, it's so cute so far. Thank you, Deb. I think it looks adorable. I think it looks adorable so far. All right, let's check this out. Let's check it out. Here's our anchor. I say we put some Jenga blocks underneath it, and we're still able to use this rope, and what we can do is just make the rope kind of go tuck behind it. And that'll be super, super cute. So we just need Jenga blocks under here. I got plenty of those. And even a hole in the container. Thank you. So let's start with just a couple of these babies and see what we can make happen here. See how many we're going to need. There's one. One go in this direction. One go in this direction. That's going to kind of hold that rope down too a little bit. And then let's try to put one. Eek. I think I need a smaller one. Let me see what I can find here. Oh no, I just lost my whole video. Facebook. I lost you, Facebook. Let me get back to you guys. Okay, I'm back. All right, I think I got a smaller one in here that'll work. As long as it's the same height. Oh, and it is. Perfect. Little bitty dots. Bitty bits of wood pieces. One here and one here, and I think we're going to be good. Thank you, Patty. There we go. Now it's lifted off the page a little bit. Perfect. so that knot's not going to be like crazy weird. So we're just putting the glue right on top of our Jenga pieces or our little wooden blocks to put this down. Super cute. Be sure to paint them. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I don't want to take the time. It's all right. We're already an hour in. I still have more I want to do to this. Oh, you guys, that'll be super cute to just tuck that behind like that, don't you think? Let's do that. And we can glue it right there at that part so that it hides that seam. Oh, yeah. We don't need quite that much tucked on the back. Thank you. All right, you guys, I do have some seashells. Just got to get those down on here. Super cute and beachy. I love that. Thank you, Denise. All right, that glue should set up in there in just a minute. I gave my daughter my little silicone thing. This wood box here I got at Hobby Lobby, and when I bought it, it was like 70% off of $9.99. $9.99 is the regular price for this, though. Oh, Lena, we've got that coming through right now. So hopefully our stuff doesn't get all flooded out too, because we've got to get our camper out in a couple of weeks. Well, we got to start getting it. I guess hopefully it'll dry out by then. But our stuff gets flooded really fast. All right. Thank you. All right, you guys, next up, last but not least, I do have some shells. And they're all pretty small, but I think they're going to look great on here. So we're just going to take... Ooh... Let's see. I like that one right there on the anchor. They're all pretty much the same, though. Oh, I like that one up there, too. But I don't like this one right here. Maybe I do. I'm not loving these big conch shells, though. And I don't know where I would even put them. They're just too long for this piece. I think we're just going to go with those little ones. Right there. A lot of glue on the glue stick. Ooh, or, you guys, Carol also gave me these silver ones. Or these brass ones. Oh, we could do like one little shell, one actual shell. And then I could use these pieces that Carol gave me that I've got like little turtles. You guys, I'm loving these little pieces Carol gave me. We've got some starfish, some little turtles in here. A conch shell. Oh, how cute are these? A seahorse. Oh, you guys, these are so super cute. And we can embellish with these little pieces. I don't think the frog is one I want on here, but definitely turtles and seashells. Look how cute those are. Flip the bottom one over. It looks better. Like this. Or like this. Is that how we want it, you guys? We want it up like this, or do we want it flipped over like this? So down or up? Up, I feel like, comes way off the page. Mermaids is just the tails. But I think we'll definitely put a little down. Mary says down. I think down too. Smaller one. Okay, down it is. Just the way I had it. Right in there like that. Turn it which way? We're good right there. I like it. We're good. We're good. We're good. I done glued it now. All right, what else do we have in here? This is a teeny tiny one. Metal ones on the... Oh, yeah! We could definitely put some metal ones on the rope frame. Carol sent me a whole bunch of them. A little seahorse. We could do another turtle. The wider part facing the bottom, it's glued down now. We're good. I didn't understand at first. Oh, we're going to use these babies right up, Carol. A seahorse or something on the shell. I think that would look funny because I've got one on either side. So I'm just going to kind of space them out. All over the place. And add them in everywhere. Two more. Oh, I had one of those already. All right, you guys. Carol's like, I've got more. There it is. There it is with our whole nautical seashell one on the background one. You guys, I think that looks super cute. What do you guys think? Very, very nautical tonight. Super cute. Type in the word anchor. Put some on the rope above the net. I think we're done. I think I got enough on here. Maybe one more right in here. But I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's super cute. The way it is. Tons of cuteness and adorableness in here. You guys, anchor is the keyword. Type the word anchor for the supply list. And check out all the things. And then you guys also remember today is the last night for all of those bundle deals. Those go away tonight. They end tonight at midnight Mountain Time. So if you haven't gotten any of those bundles from the bundle deal yet and you wanted to, tonight's the last night for that, okay? All right, you guys, that's it for me for tonight. I hope that you really enjoyed this. Yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow with another fun craft. Make sure you're down. Mine sure. Oh, you love the transfer. All right. So glad. All right, you guys, that's it for me for tonight. Again, I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything, please send me a message and let me know. And I'd be glad to help you out, okay? All right, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.